What's up guys, and welcome back to Power Metal Gamer. Today is the day Spyro the Reignited Trilogy came out, and I picked myself up a copy because, you know, the first game is fantastic, and I was actually playing it yesterday, the original game, and now we have a remaster. So I have a big problem with this. I picked up the game today and I looked at the case. Remember, it was meant to come out back in September, but it got delayed because people were complaining that all the games weren't going to be on the disc. So on the back of this case it says games 2 and 3 requires download via internet, and it says on the front requires content download, and it says contents one disc containing both game 1 and digital download instructions for games 2 and 3. So that's kind of disappointing. I was hoping that, you know, at least 2 games would be on here and not just the first game. So I'm gonna pop it into the PlayStation now with no internet connected. I want to see how much data is actually on the disc. I believe a Blu-ray disc can hold 50 gigabytes, and it says requires 50 gig minimum. I read somewhere that it's supposedly around 55 gigabytes when everything's downloaded. So let's go take a look at it on the PlayStation now, shall we? So we're going to take the game out of the plastic here. Now remember, it wasn't a full price game, it was like 38 to 40 euros. So we're going to see how much data is actually on the disc. So we're going to pop it in here and let that thing install. Be back in a moment. So here we have Spyro installed onto the system. Let's see the file size that actually saves to the system. .42 gigs is on the disc. So the other 18.5 gigs are to be downloaded. Let me see. So we're going to start the game offline. See what games we have that can be selected. What happens in a few years, like when the PlayStation servers are offline, you can't download like games 2 and 3. It's a lot of shit. That is basically useless to you now. Alright, so press the X button. Here we are on the menu. Show EU. Cannot connect to server, so network features. Okay. Okay, accept. Start game. Save 1. Some levels require download. Internet connection required. Some levels require download. So we basically have the first game on the disc. 2 and 3 are not complete. You know, the reason I thought they were holding this back so that they could fit the games onto the disc. If they at least put like 1 and 2 on the disc and then 3 needed some levels to be downloaded, that would be okay. I basically bought this game for the first one because literally Spyro the Dragon is my favourite game, the first one, and I can't believe, you know, this disc is going to be useless to us in years to come when the servers are offline, and it's just absolute ridiculous. For a collector, it's really bad. Anyways, I just hope it's a really good game, and it plays like the original with just better graphics, as it would. So anyways guys, I just wanted to do this quick video and show you what's exactly on the disc. I'm going to download the rest of it later, and I might actually do a live stream of Spyro the Dragon if you guys are interested, and yeah, I will catch you later. As always, keep power. So here we are downloading the rest of the levels and everything else needed to play the other Spyro games, and it's 19 gigs of memory. That is absolutely ridiculous. They should have given us an extra disc. Fuck's sake.